fixing to make a new bikini for my porch goose. Her name is Dolly, and I was going to take you guys along with me. So when I make these little bikinis, I make them out of a tank top. This is one of my old tank tops that I didn't wear, so I just made her a little bikini top and a skirt out of it. This time I just bought a purple tank top. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I'm going to sew this one. Now, if you guys want me to go back and do one that's glued together, just let me know in the comments below. The bottom of the tank top already has a seam on it, so I'm going to start there with the skirt. All these little dresses are about 6 inches long, so I'm going to measure about 8 inches or so off of this one, and I'm going to cut it. From the side up, I'm going to measure about 8 inches, and I'm going to use my little marker, and I'm going to make a mark right at 8 inches. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. 8 inches up, make a mark. Now remember, this is just for your porch goose, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to draw a line from both of those points. And now just cut along that line. The back of this one, it's a little bit longer, and that's okay because it's going to lay across her back, so it'll be just fine. Now, I went and measured Dolly's little waist. Now, my porch goose is a little bit chunky. So hers may be bigger than yours, but just take you a piece of elastic and wrap it around her waist and see, you just want it to be just a little bit snug. Flip your skirt inside out and fold the waistband over. You want to make sure when you're folding it over that your elastic will fit inside of it. Like that kind of. I just need to make sure I can slide it through here once I sew it. But you can use any size elastic really because it's just going on your porch goose. I'm going to use my little clips and I'm going to clip it all the way around. The thing about making your own project is it can be anything that you want it to be, and not everyone has to like it, and that's okay as long as you do. And if you don't like it, then you know what to do different next time. I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch all the way around this. Then I'm just going to run my elastic all the way around using this little tool that I have. It makes it so much easier. So now I'm going to take my elastic and I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'm just going to put a stitch in it here, and then I'm going to close up the seam shut, and then I'll be right back. So now Dolly has a skirt. Now we're going to work on her top. So just get you one of these, whatever size you want your goose's little top to be. I'm going to leave like 1.5 inches on the bottom. Just cut however much seam allowance that you want, or however big you want her top to be. You'll need 4 triangles total. Now, I'm going to take these to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew them. Put these two together and I'm going to sew around the outside there, and then across the bottom. And I'm going to leave a space to flip it right side out, and I'll be right back. You can make these tops so many different ways. If you don't have enough fabric to cut out 4 triangles, then just cut out 2 triangles. Just fold your edges over and sew and attach your bias tape or your strap on each point of the triangle, however you need it to be. I make them both ways depending on how much fabric I have. Now put a stitch along the bottom really close to the edge to cover the hole where you flipped it right side out. Depending on how wide your strap is, you go above that 1 inch or so and then place another stitch all the way across. You're just basically making a little canal to put your string through. Here it is so you can see it up close. So I've put a stitch here and a stitch here. And this is where we're going to put my bias tape or whatever you want to use. I'm going to rip this seam out right here to slide it through. Same thing on the other side. Use whatever color you want to use. And you can use anything. You don't have to use bias tape. I just have some white bias tape, so that's what she's getting. This one's about 46 inches long. Just measure your goose and see about what you need. I'm going to set these up the way I want them. I'm just going to use this little handy tool that I have, and I'm going to slide the bias tape through the little slip that we made on the bottoms of both triangles. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the other side. And I made these triangles bigger than the ones that I made on our last bikini. I do them all different sizes. So there. Now we got the string through our bottom, and now we're going to make our top straps. I'm going to make our top straps 18 inches long. Now I'm going to go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch this strap on top of each one, and I'll be back. Remember, this is just going on the porch goose, so this is okay. If I was making it for myself, I would attach it a little bit differently, but it's just for my goose. So now she has a bikini top and she has a skirt. Let's go put it on her and see what it looks like. So if you need to get your porch goose ready for bikini season, I bet you have an old tank top laying around somewhere that you don't wear anymore that would work perfectly. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.